Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Elon Musk has left the federal government. You guys probably know about that, but do you know why? Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You know, Elon Musk did a lot of good while he was with the federal government. I am a big fan of the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. And what you have to understand is that Elon wasn't just going against Democrats. No. He was going against all of them because a lot of these people, Democrats and Republicans, have their hands in the cookie jar. You understand what I'm saying? They get kickback money, I believe. I believe that there's things they don't want to be found out. They like the government being big and cumbersome because it helps to hide the criminal activity. DOGE was cutting through all that. And so why? Why would Elon Musk, who has been having a successful run as the head of DOGE, why would he decide suddenly to leave that position? It's a good question. The answer, I believe, and from what he said, is the attacks on his company, the hurting of his company's stock, his investors being hurt. He had to do what was right for his companies, especially Tesla. And these people wanted to punish him for doing what was right for this country. But he didn't just leave. He left the people in charge, or the people at DOGE, still at DOGE. So they're still working to get to the bottom of this government waste, fraud, and abuse. I want you to watch this, and let me know what you think in the comments.
Jam down people's throats in order to get aid. Here's Elon Musk talking about the fraud that's been uncovered.
We've seen just crazy things like the 20 million dead people in the Social Security database marked as alive, many of whom were receiving benefits. One person was 360 years old.
The case of fraud was with the Small Business Administration, where they were handing out loans, $330 million worth of loans to people under the age of 11. I think the youngest, Kelly, was a 9-month-old who got a $100,000 loan.
We started looking closely at USAID because they were completely violating the president's executive orders to suspend foreign aid, but in our view is a lot of corruption. So what we saw there is just a tremendous amount of money being sent to non-governmental organizations.
But all the retirement paperwork is manual, on paper. It's manually calculated, then written down on a piece of paper. Then it goes down a mine. And like, what do you mean a mine? And this mine looks like something out of the 50s because it was started in 1955.
I just got to say I appreciate his service to the country. He put a lot on the line. His businesses were targeted. The stock value plummeted because they start targeting his company at Tesla. I appreciate what he did for us, but I understand he has to go back and run his business as well.
Right. The other thing is he was critical of the big, beautiful bill. He says there's not enough spending cuts. When the OMB director came out and says there's going to be spending cuts, and we are going to codify the cuts that you came forward with, Elon Musk, and put that in separate legislation after the big, beautiful bill passes.
Well, he risked so much to save you money. And because people hate Trump so much, they decided they hated Elon, even though they loved him before because he developed the EVs and did a lot for the environment. So that just tells you there is Trump derangement syndrome, and they wanted to take down his company. So he's leaving to go back to the company and get things in order. We wish him all the best. Okay, reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley are out of prison. They're enjoying their first morning of freedom after